But going off to that fear of missing out and that social media, you know what my biggest problem is in social media aspect and what people consider is relevant is, or what people consider relevant is the newsfeed.
$200 dates. Oh, yeah, newsfeed.
All right.
That's a real topic on social media.
$200 dates?
Yeah. This is how I know you're really not tapped in with black culture online. So black culture. No. Hear me out, right? Listen. So, you know how things have subgenres? Mm-hmm. So we have the encapsulated, I probably said that word wrong, black culture, right? Mm-hmm. That's the big sphere. But then there's parts of black culture that you can kind of just explore. And social media black culture that is a cesspool of shit. And, you know, when I talk about it, it's very easy to slip into anti-black rhetoric because of how nonsensical it is, right? And one topic that comes up a lot because it's women from Atlanta, and Atlanta's a weird place, is $200 dates. How much money should you spend on a date? And I don't know who the originator was, but God bless, she created one of the biggest problems since light skins versus dark skins, because she was like, my man got to spend at least $200 on me on the first date. And then there's a bunch of women who agree. There's a bunch of women who disagree. There's men chiming in women's business, and it's a reoccurring thing. This is no different
from the entire red pill argument as far as like how much does a man have to make?
Essentially, you know, and $200 dates.
I have bigger problems with the how much does your man have to make conversation, and it'll probably just bleed off into the same argument, which is who are you asking? Yeah,
no, for sure. You got to know your target audience.
Yes.
You know,
so, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, this is pissing me off.
You're good.
I'm pretty sure a majority of women don't require a $200 date.
No.
Actually,
man.
I'm a firm believer that if the woman went out on a date with you to begin with, more than likely she's going to fuck. Or she's willing to fuck.
Or
she's got to not fuck it up.
Or she's hungry.
I don't believe that.
No, it's a thing.
I hear that. I've never experienced it.
It's a low-key thing. But
and I've never seen anybody else experience it.
It's one of those subtle things that you kind of don't really think about, because like when someone's fed, they're kind of happy and content. And so, you know, if the date went well and she's no longer hungry, do whatever the fuck. And, you know, it goes back to primal mating and calls. It's like, ooh, you got food, I get sex, you know? But it's like...
So you're saying women are children, they're not able to make their own decisions in life.
Whoa,
they settle for things as simple as fucking food.
No.
As long as you feed them, you can have your way with them. I'm just kidding. That's wild. Save it to me.
That was nowhere. I'm saying, bro.
Let me throw the cancel button real quick.
I was just going to say, they be going on dates to eat. Niggas be broke, bro. Like, when you're really broke, you'll do some things. Like go on a date. It's facts. Look, bro, if you have an option to eat out at like Red Lobster and then eat out, you feel me? Like,
forgot I had these buttons on deck.
You know, it's glutton and greed. You know, a tale as old as time.
That's crazy.
People are crazy.
I can't. I hear, and I'm sure women like, you know, $200 dates and stuff like that. But like, for you to think you're entitled to a $200 date on the first time, I don't think that's a majority of women. So again,
no,
it's
definitely
like,
not.
But the problem with social media is they'll create this narrative where a lot of guys, you know, guys that don't touch grass, will actually think this is how real women work.
Yeah, the minority becomes the majority on social media.
When they're just minorities with speakerphones.
Yeah.
So, and that's what pisses me off about it is like, sure, there are some bougie bitches in Miami, Florida that think like this, but you go to a small town in the middle of fucking Kansas, in fucking Arkansas, you're probably not coming across a woman that says my man needs to make $1 million.
Most likely not.
So
she probably just wants meth.
Meth is wild.
It's Arkansas. What are you really doing up? You know, like nobody goes there to turn up, man. You got to cope with it somehow.
But going back because I didn't forget, news feeds. I hate the fucking news feeds.
Yeah.
Where I don't know when they made that transition. I'm pretty sure it was like 2013, 2012, 2013 or something like that. Where they made that transition from timeline to news feeds. And
Yeah.
Facebook did the same thing after, and then I think Facebook did it first and then Instagram did it, where now it's not a matter of like what got posted a certain amount of time ago. It's, hey, this is a week old, but we think you'll like it.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit because that's not why I get on social media. That's why I don't get on social media the way I used to. Is
for
because like I like my time. I like to be able to go through my timeline, see everything, and then be like, okay, next time I get on my social media, I know what the last thing I saw was.
Right.
And I know anything under that, I've already seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now you can't do that.
Organization's gone, bro.
Yeah.
The algorithm's everything. You know, the news feed is what happens when you let children who are supposed to be in a separate class mingle with the main class, and then everybody has an opinion. You know, it's like clearly, you know, you need more help, but here you are giving me your opinion on politics.
It's like when the long bus pulls up next to the short bus and says, hey guys, you going to get on?
You know, and then we just kind of all intermingle, and it's like, there's a reason why we were all separated.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Segregation was fire, low key.
I mean, the algorithm works sometimes. Like, depending on what arc I am,
Then
whatever arc
it'll
I'm in,
feed you what you want.
that's my newsfeed will predominantly go around the arc. Like when I was doing my heavy gym research, then the problem was everything that came across my newsfeed was fit gym bitches. And it's like, all right, I mean, I'm only doing leg day once a week. I don't
Type
need
shit,
it more.
yeah.
So these bitches that are doing leg day 3 times a week and
It's
then
a
doing
disguised
ass day the other
fetish.
days, like, I don't need this.
Yeah, it's a disguised fetish, bro. That's the new meta. Everybody's horny. That's what the algorithm feeds you. It's
New metas, everybody's horny.
Yeah, no, think about it, bro. It's like what you really enjoy, and then it's like, here it is.
In a sexualized fashion?
Yeah, bro. You know, because I'm like me, I like cooking. You know, and I like seeing cooking videos. So it's like, oh, here's a barbecue recipe. Here's a recipe for soup. Here's this weird intimate ASMR where the dude's mutilating the chicken with his hands. Oh, here's a nice recipe for grandma's cookies. I'm like, wait, go back. You know, like they just slip one in and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know.
This girl barbecue sauce on her titties.
Man, the shit I've seen through these news feeds, it sounds like I'm making up a joke trying to get attention sometimes, but I'm like, no, that's the reality of it. You know, it's like, here's what you want and here's what you want when no one's around because you're a fucking freak, but it's your news feed.
That's why I don't like the algorithm.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I might have
freaky.
looked up some weird shit one time or fell into a rabbit hole, but like, don't keep pushing this on me.
no,
That was a rabbit hole. That was a rabbit hole moment.
You know, yeah. You know, everybody has those moments where you're just kind of like, ooh, fever dream, and then go back to normal. You know?
But when the algorithm keeps trying to feed it to you, it's like, all right, bro, I'm done looking at the bitches do nothing but show their ass in the gym.
That's what people like.
Like when I type in fitness and I just want to look through fitness
Oh,
videos and they
man.
come up from time to time, that's fine. And sure, I might spend a little extra time looking at the
Yeah.
girl's ass than I do the guy's biceps. But like we're past that point now.
Yeah, no, for
now
sure.
I'm in a different arc and I need my algorithm to catch up.
You know, fitness pages are like SoundCloud rappers. That's the equivalent now. Hey man, I'm telling you, it's facts, bro. They're trying to get deals and sponsorships by being fit, but I'm like, all right, steroids, you just look good. Steroids, you also look good and you're on steroids. Like, you know, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh man, I got this new water. I'm on this new diet sponsored by, It's like, you don't even believe the shit you're saying. Like,
Right, that
you
part.
know, everybody's just trying to get money now. That's another thing. It's like, your newsfeed is also monetized.
Yes.
So if somebody pays enough, then it seems like their opinion matters.
And that's what pisses me off too. It's like now people have played into like with the subscriptions on Instagram and don't get me started on OnlyFans and Fansly and stuff like that, where it's like,
Wait, no, chill out. That's where I met the love of my life. For $50, she'll call me and tell me everything I want to hear. I'll get on call and she's like, wow, Java, your tracks are so good.
yeah, paying for OnlyFans subscription just to get compliments on your rap music is not even a bad idea. I'm not even mad at that.
That cadence, ooh, can you do it again over the phone?
I love your flow. Yo, that's wild. I'm not even mad at that.
I've once thought about like having an OnlyFans girl promo herself with my music in the background. But then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get a really horny fan base. I'm good off that.
Hey, but that's the new meta.
That is a new meta. But I can't sell my soul like that. I'm not trying to perform and half of the crowd is bricked up. They're like, where's Violet Myers? Violet, if you're seeing this, let's link. I got collab ideas.
Yeah, if I take this clip, I'm gonna tag Violet Myers in.
Yo, please. Do you know how crazy it was? I'm not gonna lie. It would be a hard for us to be like, yeah, she's shaking ass to my song. What you mean? Just pull up on somebody casually. By the way, I rap too. Here's my boom, I got you just like your newsfeed. I got you just like your news. It all ties in. Boom, that's the formula, bro.
Shout out Violet Myers. Anyway, so but yeah, fuck these news feeds.
Fuck them.